on YouTube. What the hell?
All right.
The best echo in the game.
Yeah, that's how I'm starting off every podcast from now on. So you already
Yeah.
know what time it is. I'm gonna go ahead and tweet this out to everybody so we can get the thing started. Gavin Boofu just jumped into some gun. Boofu
They
on
got
the
that.
beat. What's good? Yo 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 yo.
Bufu got that special build notification.
Yo, Banger, what's good? Malachi Thompson, what is going on? You already know what time it is. Podcast gang. Malcolm from the North, what is good? Guap Dolo, what is happening? Yeah. So we are in here. I guess the notification might have worked.
Yeah, I got it right away this time. Well, like not right away, but I got it pretty much.
Word. Captain Fab, what's good? Bird Call Productions, what's going on? John, what is good? Noodles, what's happening? So yeah. So we can see Newton Basson in this beach. So I'm gonna go and add another poll because I just started another one, and I'm pretty sure everybody's gonna like this one. I'm gonna ask y'all a question here: is Omnisphere 2 overhyped? Because that is one of the topics.
Oh boy, you're gonna have some hate in the chat.
Oh man, dog, Twitter, we was just battling it out on Twitter, just all kinds of ignorant stuff. Saucy V, what is good? F Smitix, what's good? A Lag, what's going on? Young Razor, what is good? Newton Basson, I think I said your name, but what's good? Extra shout out, podcast gang. Yeah.
In this.
Yeah, so we had a good battle out about it. I'm not gonna go too much into the topic here, but yeah, we was arguing about that. I mean,
I was in there just trolling. Goddamn.
Yeah, that shit had people mad. Yeah, they had some people mad, boy. So let's get people madder. Let's trigger some people.
Oh shit! Here we go again.
Yeah.
Oof.
So you already know what it is. So we got a pretty good show here. We got some things on topic here. We're going to go over the topic summary before we get right into the show. I appreciate everybody for joining in. So the first thing is DJ Akademiks versus Pierre Bourne. It really wasn't a versus at all. Really, it was a Twitter attack from your boy DJ Akademiks taking up for his girlfriend that is locked up, which is Takashi 69. And we already know, so I won't get into that. Then we're going to talk about this new MacBook Pro 13 2019 edition. They keep on re-releasing them, and man, you'll be surprised with some of the results. I got some of the Geekbench scores, and I'll explain that to the non-nerdy gang. And then we're going to talk about Summer NAMM, and then new stuff, and then Q&A. You already know. And for that, what we going to do, bro, we going to roll that intro. Let's go!
Rock and roll, give a damn.
Speaking of shirts, there at the top right of the screen, there is a card on the podcast. You already know what time it is for that, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys. And it's a new shirt that we have here, already catching hate from some people, and it is the No Cap Traptendo shirt. And god dang it, look at that. And it's pretty cool. I got mine coming on the way, and when you pay damn Teesprings, the Express, they don't know how to do whatever. And we got some new people in the chat here. We got T Mega Music in here. So yeah, help my brother out, retweet and let everybody know what it is. And it has the old school Traptendo logo on the back here. And this shirt is pretty dope. It's pretty lit. So, support your boy, support the gang, and that's how we gonna do this thing. Boys!
I'm about to go for my upcoming music video. I'm going to wear the no cap shirt. I'm about to wear that. Got show sport.
Yeah, people. I'm still pissed that they got rid of my producer shirt, my Traptendo Supreme shirts. But I figured that was gonna happen. I knew it was gonna happen. I'm gonna redesign it anyways.
Yeah. Do what you gotta do, man. Shit, they ain't gonna stop your grind. Fuck.
Yeah,
They
hating always. Almighty RZA 808 came in here to shit on the boy. We're gonna talk a little bit about that too as well. But yeah, so we got some pretty interesting topics here. I got my Joe Budden patented hat on, which really I've been rocking for fedoras for quite a minute now. But Joe Budden's on the same ish because you're grown. You dig. So what I'm going to do here is we're going to cover the poll that we have here, and I'm not talking about stripper poll. I know Jermaine Dupri. Hold that.
Come on, surprise, motherfucker.
Damn, I got two for one there. But,
hey.
But yeah, so I have new polls up, and that's what we're going to do. The name of the topic or the name of this podcast is Cap Space 2. I never explained why I named the first one Cap Space. All the NBA stuff was going around, especially the LA Lakers couldn't get the cap space to get Kawhi Leonard. We already know how that ended up with him being in LA with Patrick Beverly and Paul George. And I can't wait until the NBA season. It's so far away, but so close. 2K heads going to be jumping on that shit with no pride. They're going to be a damn Clippers fan. You ain't going to see nobody playing Golden State. They're going to trade Steph Curry on their fantasy league.
Well, damn.
Come on, hell no.
But anyways, Cap Space was the name of that one because of that time, and there was a lot of capping going on, and there's a lot of capping going on this week, even though it's a slow news week, sort of. And DJ Akademiks is like King Cap himself. He can King Kappa.
Captor, man.
Like King Koopa, King Kappa. But
on the shirt.
They have his face on there like King Koopa.
But Nintendo gonna come at your ass so fast, but that shit gonna be going instantly.
Right. So
oh man.
So we already got comments and stuff like that. So the first poll, by the way, is did you like Pierre Bourne's latest album? Which I didn't know. Well, yeah, I just wrote it wrong, and it goes a little something like this. Let me get in there. But it said, did you like the Pierre Bourne's latest album, The Life of Pierre Bourne 4? And why? Right now, I haven't refreshed, so I wouldn't know. And it'll be interesting to see what the results are so far. I see John. He said, I don't really think Omnisphere is overhyped because of all the producers like Southside Metro Boomin, Zaytoven, Boy Wonder, Weezy. My bad, Weezy. I don't want to see you in the studio and then you be like, oh, my name is Wizard, nigga. But use it. Besides Omni, some cool sounds that are just cool. Omnisphere got cool sounds that just sound cool. But that's fair. So right now we have 7 votes for the Omnisphere 2 overhyped and why. And there's no comments yet. It's only 7 votes since a refresh. I just did that one. So it is 43% yes and then 57% no. The other one is, did you like Pierre Bourne's latest album, Life of Pierre Bourne 4? And why? And I have 67% yes and 33% no at 113 votes, and there are 12 comments. Shall we read, my brother?
Let's go ahead. Let's get a couple in there.
All right, so we have Zambra. It just sounds different. I agree. One thing about Pierre Bourne I like about his simplistic style, minimalistic, what I call mediocre, and people think I'd be saying mediocre as a diss. It's supposed to be mediocre or minimal production, which is the reason why it'll be catchy like that, and it's really good. Mind you, I will disassociate mediocre with that. Period. I'm biased. Fuck it. I'm biased. Fuck y'all. But the next one is what the fuck are Williams?
Hey, fix y'all easier names to pronounce. We can't pronounce stuff right.
Yeah. So my bad to that person that wrote, because I appreciate your contributions there. The way every beat transitions to the next. I know it's simple, but it really makes it for a good project. Yes, absolutely. It's all about minimalism and getting your idea off. And, they sleep on dude about that. Valerie, I guess, says, no, Pierre is a mediocre rapper at best, and the project doesn't have enough variety. For me, I wish it was as good, and I hope... damn, I can't talk. but as I'd hoped for, but it really was all filler. Okay, well, whatever. Appreciate your contribution. I don't really agree. Then WWFOKC said who, and troll. That's my resident troll on my channel. Shout out to him anyways. But anyway, so OG Tokyo says it could have been a lot better. He must have sold all his good beats. Nah, I think he did some pretty good shit on there. Bad Guy Forever. It always good when Pierre Bourne comes out of here. I appreciate that. I agree with that. Reminded me of mixtapes from 2008 and 2014. I don't know if that's a diss or not. How you take that?
I mean, could be. I mean, what do people expect nowadays from music with how music's going? What do y'all expect? Like, it's kind of hard to say. Like, hearing some of these comments, like, what do people actually expect songs should be like nowadays? You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, I mean, music is so weird now. Well, I'm all in the, let me move myself over, don't I? But yeah, I just don't know what people want to expect nowadays.
Yeah,
it's like I know people come at me about FL Studio, like, what do you expect from FL Studio? I'm like, but a lot. I mean, I pay for it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's a subsidiary standard for music, but there's nobody that's really gonna take a shot to do that. And I think Pierre Bourne is one of the things that he excels at is that he doesn't really sound like Southside and TM88, and those are the guys that really set the bar for the modern day music right now. So I mean, it is what it is. Like almost every other producer, especially all the producers on YouTube, they all cop their style from either TM, Southside, Zaytoven, or sometimes Boy Wonder when they feel like it, or Cardi got wings. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's really not any type of distinction from the class right now. And there's things I could bitch about that and just disrespect, but I think I'm in a place where I can at least give my input and show people the way to get your own sound. Even though if you want to keep a vibe, you can continue to keep a vibe. It's just all about sound design and understanding, what can you take from that genre further, much like how disco kind of developed itself into hip hop and funk developed itself into hip hop and, just different things, man,
Yeah, I mean, my thing is, I'm looking at like, does it really matter? I mean, as long as you're doing, I mean, I think people spend too much time trying to be so unique and original, and now they just don't create. I mean, that's why I feel like you can tell that he just creates music. He loves creating music. He just does it. And he don't spend too much time going crazy detail. Now he makes music. I enjoyed the album. I enjoyed it. It was dope. It had a vibe I can listen to. I could play bumpy. It got me in a good mood. And that's all. That's what it really is about me. It's not really about trying to be so unique and so different. Just about creating music that you enjoy yourself. And if you enjoy it, it's gonna be good regardless, no matter what people think. And that's what I think a lot of people are missing nowadays. It's just not creating music. They're just trying to go beyond and beyond, and they're just not putting out nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And just do it. Just do music. But I mean, everybody's entitled to their opinion. My opinion may be wrong to you, maybe right, whatever. Same to you is what it is. But just I don't know. It's just I don't know. Just create music. Shit.
Yeah,
I mean, come on.
That's
We need to do more of that. I want to see more creation. Shit. If it's bad or not, just the fact that you put out something, I think that's dope regardless.
Absolutely. And the way it goes anyways, everybody's trying to work with the same artist. They're not even trying to grab their own artist. Like I spent all of last week basically just talking or trying to start a relationship with artists and stuff like that. And even within itself is kind of tough because a lot of these artists kind of hide behind these beefed up Instagram accounts, and yet when you go to their YouTube channel, they don't have the views. It's like, dude, my IG isn't beefed up. Like I was talking to some this dude that does like R&B and stuff like that. I was like, man, my IG isn't beefed up, but dog, I get views. I get watch time. And I have like there's a reason why you're seeing me here and why I'm sitting here in Studio A. Like, come on, fam. Like I can go anywhere I want as far as studio wise, and know a whole bunch of people that are positioned. And sometimes I forget that because as a normal YouTuber, like everyone else, like sometimes we neglect that people actually have eyes on us, and TV really doesn't matter. So,
right.
The average producer, YouTube producer, or whatever producer, you should always try to work with somebody that is equal to your level or whatnot, and just hope for the best. You know what I mean?
I got a video coming out talking about that, talking about how I sell beats and work with artists. I got a video talking about that because I think that's an untapped market. And a lot of people that
would be greatly appreciated.
Yeah, because my thing is like I don't sell no beats online. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I haven't sold a beat online. I don't know how long, like it's about a year. So I'll be real with y'all, but I'm still selling beats because I work with local artists, cities around my city, around my state, so I travel back and forth to Atlanta. I still haven't met with Av in Atlanta yet. We need to meet up one day.
That's your fault, nigga. That is your fault.
I mean, hey, give me a day. Give me a day. Matter of fact, I don't know. Yeah, we
need to hit me just like this, bro.
25th though, right? You going 25th?
Surprise, motherfucker.
The 25th?
Yeah, we need to talk to you about that.
There's gonna be a whole bunch of gangs. There's gonna be a gang of people in town for that.
Well, I'm gonna be there too, so hey, you better. We'll take our first picture together. You see how short I am, but yeah, but that's my thing. But that's my thing. Like people, it's an untapped market of artists out there that people just not tapping into, and they're around you. Like I mean, that's how. You gotta think about it. A lot of these major artists that everybody want to work with started off as local talent
that nobody gave a fuck about, and then they caught a buzz. That's the way I looked at Pierre Bourne. Pierre Bourne was really a meme. You know what I'm saying? For the stuff he was doing. I was sitting there like, why everybody was like memeing and sharing this shit. I'm like, man, this nigga shit is fire. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's how people is, man. So I'm gonna drop a video about that. Hopefully it'll open some eyes, and hopefully not open some eyes, but more like give people, the ideas, or give people like the blueprint, start their own thing and build their own empire in some way. Because that's what I'm doing. Like I say, I'm building with artists that nobody giving them a chance, but really want to work. Because there are artists out there like that. I understand back in the day, you should be like, oh, local artists are broke and poor. They don't want to buy beats. That's not true nowadays. Trust me. Like you're just looking in the wrong places, or you're just not trying hard enough, or you don't know how to talk to people to get that, what you're looking for and what they're looking for. That's another thing. People don't know how to talk to people since the internet and social media. We all talk through the internet, but we come face to face for.
And there's actually a good question in the chat right now. There's a few that I saw in there that's right now. I guess we can just address a few. T Mega Music, what's good? His question is, where is a good place online to network with artists? Now, I wouldn't necessarily just count on online. I don't know your exact location. I would work with people that, you can kind of build up a rapport face to face. I think we all are so drowning into this web shit that we forget the value of actually knowing a human being in person. Be it be crazy or not, just let it be what it be. Cardio from the fifth was good, and there was another one too. It was kind of a little off, and I gotta shout him out. Daniel Bagoli, future boyfriend, what's going on? Past Pace 10 was good. Noodles, what's up? And we have Molly G up in here as well, Blaze FM. But there's another one that I don't want to let go. I did read it off. It's by C. Cruz. And he said, also more plugins are going to be more CPU hungry and better. That will lead us to buy a new MacBook. But we're going to get into that topic. So I'm just letting you know I acknowledge that comment there. If you're Team Mega Music, you are tripping. If you're in Atlanta, Georgia, dog, there are several open mic events. Then you got the homie Trap Daily, which is one of my affiliates for my YouTube channel. So if you visit my channel itself, you can go to Trap Daily's page, and there's people that have dope ass music on there. I've talked to several artists on his page and was like, hey, like I'm working on a compilation album, blah, blah, blah. Okay, spoiler alert. But, I'm working on a quick album. And, we're going to have sessions in studios and stuff like that, because I'm not going to sit here and just spend money on frivolous equipment and not put no records out this year. That's just not it. But, yeah, so, just develop a rapport with artists that you see is popping. Twitter, obviously, will be another great place. You see an artist, per se, that might have a little buzz or something like that before they get talked about by freaking DJ Akademiks and all that shit, before their head gets huge and all that. Like, just like talk to them, make sure that you establish a relationship. Like everybody's trying to rush to get to Lil Nas X to create the Old Town Road Part 5000 because they don't remix the shit all over again.
Oh goddamn.
So let's work with a person that's gonna have that type of rapport. So let me go ahead and get into the actual meat of this first topic here. So it was a Twitter post, obviously, and I'm getting notifications because me and 88 shared words on Twitter, and everybody saw that. So, but anyways, DJ Akademiks said earlier this week, he said, well, first, Pierre Bourne said, because that is what he's quoting, black men bringing down another black man, you a disgrace. It seems like it was harmless. It wasn't aimed at anybody. I could go back and look at that one, but I'm just going to go ahead and read what Akademiks said. He said, nigga, don't you dare get on here with that black empowerment bullshit. Here's the facts in case you got a short-term memory. You tried to ride the internet wave randomly hating on me and then got surprised when you found out I hold grudges and don't forget shit. Kick rocks and your album flopped. I don't think I have to. I don't.
Trash.
Matter of fact, I think I'll use Joe Budden on that one. The thing how
much are you drinking that day?
how much Henny?
Yeah, how much Henny he drinking that day? Shit.
Hell no. Yo. But the thing is about DJ Akademiks, if anything, like, dude, cap space too. I thought of it when I saw a big cap, and like, this dude is always capped off of other people's names his whole entire career. Yes, there are videos of him DJing lightly, and there's no actual live mixes of him DJing. So yeah, whatever. The biggest point of DJ Akademiks' greatest rise to the top was him reporting, news of artist stuff that he saw on, he pretty much, and I wouldn't even say invented it, because there's plenty of people that was doing that. I was doing that too. But he solely focused on just talking about entertainment and messy shit. And yes, so if Pierre Bourne felt a certain kind of way towards you, it probably was related to that. I mean, we already know, I know Vince Mensa, people don't like Vince Mensa or whatever, even though he's 100% right for what he said to DJ Akademiks, because anybody in that isn't trying to have that type of clout in the streets and have homies that die in all that, they're going to be upset. And there are more people that have been upset about him. I remember when Nipsey Hussle, RIP to him, checked him on his funny clown shit on what's his face. But there's also a deeper story behind that anyways. We all know that DJ Akademiks was friends with Tekashi Rat 9. And basically, he was always defending him because Pierre Bourne was one of the producers that produced one of Tekashi Rat 9's biggest hits, which is Gummo, right? Mm-hmm. So with him, if you put two and two together, you see why he snapped on him in that case here. And I'm going to go back, and there's some comments or whatever. So yeah, see, so he was just basically just saying that plain and simple, and DJ Akademiks was just reaching. But anyways, comments were very funny, of course. That starts with Ozzy Cartel, and he said, sorry, Ak, your shit just not as good as Pierre's. We all know that DJ Akademiks wanted to be a rapper at one time and play it as if he wants to play it as if he was joking or trying to meme. You failed either way. I don't care if you did get views.
He was real about that.
Shit was
trash.
Okay,
still trash.
Thank you, Joe Budden. Thank you, Joe Budden. So Jaimel said no Pierre slander allowed. Fat man.
Hell no.
So, just things of that nature. DJ Akademiks is obviously bigger than what he was a couple of years ago. And then we have O'Reilly MacArthur with a GIF right on time. He says, live scene of Akademiks after he sees goons in real life and not over the internet. And there's a dude
got him. Well, running.
Hell no.
It looked more like slow motion though, but
damn well Akademiks ain't gonna run. He gonna hide, just like he was that day that his mans was out there talking shit out there in California. He was right behind the damn tree, and then he tried to justify himself being a coward. It's okay to be a coward and a simp. It is one of those things that people are, and there's plenty of them. And then it was mixed bags from here. There was actually another meme from here. There was hitting it with it. His fan base. Somebody said it was a joke. Nah, it wasn't a joke, buddy. But Pierre Bourne pretty much didn't. I don't even know if they even talked. I don't even watch that show, anyways. What's that show that Akademiks is on that Joe Budden's left?
I don't even remember. Dang, I can't remember the name of it now. Fuck.
Yeah, I'm not even trying to be funny.
What the hell was it? What was it called for real? Like shit, I ain't watching it so long since Joe Budden.
I'm trying to think. I'm not even trying to be funny
Damn.
about it, but yeah, like, come on, Akademiks, man.
Complex. What was it? Yeah,
It's on Complex.
Yeah, that was a complex. But what's it called? Damn. Hold on.
I know it's right here. It's on the tip of my tongue. On Everyday Struggle. There we go.
Everyday Struggle.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Appreciate that, chat. You came true. But yeah, you know, the thing is about that show, Joe Budden made that show so golden. Like, that dynamic was really good, and it was very healthy because Akademiks, for the most part, outside of like him loving Lil Uzi Vert, because I think Lil Uzi Vert deserves a little bit more credit than what he gets, because everybody, obviously, if we have Juice World, which, anyways, Lil Uzi, he was right about Lil Uzi Vert, but that's a no-brainer. Everybody pretty much loves Lil Uzi, so you know, him co-signing that, and you know, him and Lil Uzi Vert and Joe Budden having their exchange, which was unfortunate. That was one of the things that times he was right, other times he's not right. So what was this one right here? Niggas don't dare, nigga don't you dare. So this the other meme right here. McDonald's needed power up. It was like I guess it was an advertisement because because certain people, when you see people that get like crazy tweets like that, they get promos in it, and I have Twitter blocked, so I don't get that many. I don't get sponsored promos and commercials and shit like that. Thank God. When it comes to that site, but anyways, man, I'm just gonna move forward from there. That was a good too long for Akademiks here. We got better things to talk about, right?
Yeah, let's get on to it. Yeah.
All right.
He didn't be uploading no more like that anyway, so who cares?
Yeah. And I mean, granted that his life now, it just really doesn't make sense for him to upload as much to YouTube when he has a job that pays him pretty decent up front, you know, versus like YouTube. We all know how YouTube works with his bullshit. But you know, when he does, he always he knows the rules. He knows what the rules are when he posts. So that's why he takes his sweet ass time. I mean, but there was something else I was gonna say in between that, but I guess we can go ahead and go to the next topic, which is the MacBook Pro 13, the new release, the 2019 version, which is replacing, I believe, the MacBook Pro 12 or something like that. Don't really know all the details.
Yeah, tell me about this one, because I just got my curiosity piqued.
Oh yes, I will. I most definitely will. And everybody was in here and was talking about certain things, and you know, we're gonna get into the discussion about RAM and all that shit. You know, the nerd shit. So with that, deleting that garbage that was in there. So first, we're gonna go ahead and look at some Geek Bench scores. That is appropriately named because this is some geek shit. So for those who don't know, there is two different performance scores that you are going to deal with when you shop for a laptop in particular. So what we're looking at right now is what would be the more improved version of what I have that I'm using right now to do this podcast. For those who know, people always ask me what laptop I have, and you could just look in the description box and see what it is if I still have it linked in there. And it's the Asus ROG G56 JKEB. It's been doing the damn.
A robot for me.
What? Uh-oh. Low Heat Beast, what's good? I don't know what happened to Mr. Different. Let me check. Let's see if he...
Yeah, I'm...
Oh, okay.
You went like a robot for me for a second.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. What the stream looking like?
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
Let me go ahead and check that, because I don't want... Oh, no, we green, bruh. We green, bruh.
My internet. Oh, no.
That's you. That's you, fam.
I'm the KP off the Wi-Fi.
Uh-oh. That new update. But anyways, so... we're looking at the Geekbench scores for my laptop. Now, my laptop in particular came out in 2014. That's the processor I have in it, and it does its thing. Now, there are some things I want to bitch about, the low lights of my laptop. Obviously, the biggest low light, if you're into gaming, is that you wouldn't be able to game in 4K, or if you care about that, which...
Nah, 1080p is still great. 1440 is dope.
Yeah, 1440p maybe. Well, I can get 1440p on here for fighting games like something like Killer Instinct or something like that was getting 1440p at 60 frames per second, which was a little better than what it was on the Xbox One. Even though they said it was on the Xbox One, you was getting 1440p, but you was getting 30 frames probably or something like that. But made up shit. But anyways, so single core score was like 3,875, and then the multi-core score is 11,834. Shout out to you, my brother, for subscribing. Gang, gang. So with that, looking at his Haswell processor, which is one of the best processors for i7 of that generation, it's old, regardless. But I could do king shit on here. You all know that because I do this podcast on here. My videos on my YouTube channel, my recent YouTube channel videos look really decent. Given that I updated a few things outside the peripherals, cameras and shit. But, we're looking at now the geekness scores for the 2019 MacBook Pro, and this is an i5 processor, which comes in at 4,639 single core. And if we go back there, look at that shit. 3,000. Oh my God, what's up with me and my reading? 3,875. That's single core performance. Mind you, my freaking iPad Pro 11 outperforms this computer that's right in front of me, but the only big difference is memory as far as RAM. This has only 4 gigs, but it's DDR4 though. As far as my iPad Pro 11, this is DDR3. That's my laptop right now, my gaming laptop. So anyways, long story short, very satisfied with this to this very day. If I didn't want to replace this, I wouldn't, because whatever. If it's not broke, don't fix it. Multi-core performance is at 16,665. This is, remember, again, this is a i5. This current gen special generation for this MacBook Pro with the T2 security chip that does a whole bunch of stuff, including protecting you from getting hacked. So with that, we look at the multi-core score here, again, 11,834. So it is a beast.
Well, what's the price like?
You'd be surprised. So right now you're actually looking at it's $1,500 now, but before you go nuts and say, damn, that's a lot. That's for 16 gigs.
That is cheap for a Mac. That is honestly cheap for a Mac.
Right.
If somebody think that's expensive, I'm like, what? Like, do you know how much Macs cost? Base model Macs cost nowadays?
But wait, there's more. Now,
oh no!
This is where shit hits the fan. This is where shit gets real, and where people are starting to trip. Like, what the fuck? I was about to say Microsoft. What the fuck, Apple? Y'all been holding out. i5 processor, which is already better than most i7s that are generations behind it. This is the 8th gen. Matter of fact, we're talking about Core i5. It is a quad core, by the way, and yeah. It's $1,300. That is a really freaking good price.
I would just get
Surprise, motherfucker.
I would get that. The least amount of RAM, at least you can upgrade RAM, you can upgrade damn hard drive space and save some money.
And it gets bigger, and it gets better than that, because if you go and you see YouTube is already flooding with people that they are part of Apple Gang Shield Squad. But the people that are a part of the Shield Squad, they are crossing the T's and dotting the I's and showing you with certain software, of course, like Final Cut Pro, you can edit 4K videos and color grade with no problem. That is ridiculous. And wait, there's more. I need that shit too from Scary Movie. That was my shit. But it gets better because they added the touch, which is the thing that everybody was like, damn, man, just to get the touch feature, you got to pay this extra money for the premium and all that. So it has the touch feature, which allows you not to use the stupid face recognition, but to use a thumbprint. So, have a nice, dope, secure. The touch bar isn't fantastic, but for the most part, it's still a good addition. There's things that they can do Then if you have something like if you're of course the new updates are coming, the Catalina OS, which is going to allow you to use your iPad with your MacBook, which is going to be insane because, you know, for people that don't know, Sidecar allows you to take apps that are on your laptop, move them to your MacBook, and you can use your pen. You can use your Apple Pencil. Apple Pen. Apple Pencil. Let me be correct about it. Yeah.
Give me that link. Give me that link.
I'm gonna put it in the chat. I'm gonna put it in the chat.
In that chat. I need that link. I need to look at this closer because this is.
Yeah. Yeah. And remember, I told you. Oh damn! It's the link is too big. Shit. I might have to. Damn it! Come on, man. They tripping.
On the Apple, it's actually on Apple Store, so.
Yeah, I'm in the Apple Store, so yeah. Just go to the Mac. Yeah, we have people produced by JCB said the Razer versus MacBook. And here's the thing. Now, I always preach the i7s to be better than the i5s. Of course, that is theoretically too. If we look at benchmark scores for what it is, you know, that doesn't really mean stuff when it goes into proper practice. Benchmark scores. But I'm saying, like, to be able to edit 4K and color grade transitions, you know, the usual stuff. Of course, we're talking about Final Cut Pro, which is optimized for the app for the MacBook. So, you know, every PC doesn't have that advantage, regardless if you are one of those Adobe creators. We had that argument earlier this week too, as well. But with that, you know, you get great optimization when you want to edit video, and that's important. That your software actually is able to use your specs to its highest extent. Of course, this is not great for gaming, guys. So don't think this is gonna be a great gaming laptop too. It's not. Like if you want the game 60 frames per second, 1080, even this piece of shit that's right in front of me would do a great job of that. And I say that with love.
If you're in the game, you might well just build your PC from scratch. Like that's the best. That's the cheapest and the best way to go.
Yeah.
If you're in the game, but if you can do that productivity, then I mean on the go too. Like saying like on the go and for what it is. Since you know if you're a student, everything's on Mac now. Why not? I mean,
right.
And it works great. And it works great too. It was fucking almost flawless, but pretty much damn near just as good as the Windows version.
Yeah. The only thing I don't like about using FL Studio on MacBooks, and I've had the pleasure of dealing with that demon this past week, is that certain features that you would deal with on Windows, it doesn't feel very right with the touch bar. But then, you know, you can get you a mouse or something like that. But I'm not a mouse dude. I'm a touch pad guy or whatever. Trackpad guy. I'm a trackpad type guy. And that's how I kind of rock with production. But, you know, you will get used to that. You know what I'm saying? You're like, whatever. You get used to it. My homie, shout out to Suave. Suave gang was good holding it down. But Suave, the producer, he does a damn thing on there. If y'all check out my IG, there's a video of him actually dropping the 808s in there with the actual keyboard on the laptop. And that fool. But yeah, so you can get it there. Is it there? i7 Pro on a MacBook, 13-inch or 15-inch. I don't know really understand the question, but if you ask, you can get an i7 MacBook Pro 13-inch, and that's good.
It's the option right there.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, it's a lot of good that's coming with the MacBooks if you're already invested in the Apple ecosystem. So you know. That's the thing. Not everybody's gonna be so receptive to it, but you know, it's just up to you.
Yeah, I mean, we're not telling you have to get this. You know what I'm saying? We're not saying it. We're just showing you the options and putting out there. Like me, I've been looking to get a laptop for a while, and I've been holding off because I wanted to see how FL Studio was gonna be on Mac. And since I actually played with it in the other studio I work in. Oh, we got a Mac, I make beats on that.
That's a pain in the fucking ass. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah, so now doing it, using this, like, I'm just gonna get a Mac because I'm thinking about getting that, probably like an iPad, just getting that whole ecosystem. I don't know about the iPhone just yet. I'm still in love with my Galaxy phones, so I don't know if I'm gonna get an iPhone. The screen
on my Galaxy. I'm so mad at myself for that.
Yes, I don't know if I'm there yet, but I mean, what can you lose? I mean, you don't really. I mean, if you don't really lose nothing with it, and you get reliability too. When I say when you buy a Mac, man, them things last. I know somebody who's still using a MacBook 2012, kicking ass today.
Right.
When you buy a MacBook, they last. They literally last years. That's the one good thing about it,
Yeah, and that's the one thing about, and that's the one thing if we're gonna talk about numbers, that actually outperforms the what everybody likes, which is the 2015 MacBook Pro. And, everybody likes that one, of course, for the choices of IOs, too.
Right,
of course, you're going to give that up with the 2019 MacBook Pro 13, but you gain Touch Bar, Touch Response Siri, the chance that you'll be able to go into Catalina OS and be able to do things, without a hitch. If you're already in the ecosystem, of course, if you're not, then it really ain't going to make sense. But if you are one of those guys that are going to work in these studios constantly, of course, it's not required for you to actually get a career. We're not trying to persuade you on that, but it's just a helpful thing. On top of that, if you're in prime areas right now, I'm not going to even reveal that information. But anyways,
somebody asked, in the new MacBooks have heat issue. I think the older, like the last year was 2018 or 2017.
But the 2019s, they have tested those out and they have had overheating issues. The same overheating issues. What they did with the 2019 is they reconfigured it to where it wouldn't go over a certain threshold. It wouldn't throttle, but it still has that same issue. There are a few reports where the new 2019 has had problems with the motherboard shifting and melting, which is a big problem issue with the new bodies. And that's not just the MacBooks that are having this issue, by the way. A lot of people are just saying this, whoa, the MacBooks, the i9, blah, blah, blah. It's the i9, period. Those processors with those extra thin bodies, they're being soldered onto the motherboard. So that overheating issue is a problem with being able to optimize the parts that you have in there. And it's just the body types that everybody wants. Everybody wants thin laptops, and you're going to have to deal with that shit. So you're going to have to deal with that risk. So therefore, you're just only going to have to beat one plugin, and it won't be Omnisphere.
Oh, shit.
And use one Omnisphere.
Oh, shit. We're going to get on the next topic, matter of fact.
We warming up. You had to use one Omnisphere, and then you're going to go and do your drum line, and then you're just going to have to bounce shit down and all that. But anyway, yeah. I mean, I'm with Mr. Different when he said the tower, because I see people saying Tower Gang, why don't you just stick with the desktop? I'm on the move, Playboy. I'm not in that house in my drawers making beats, man. There's things that's happening, and God bless us all. And that's happening to me, Mr. Different. That's happening in people's lives where you're going to need to travel and you need something reliable that's going to give you the same performance. And you don't want to go to a studio and not be comfortable. It's a pain in the ass not to be comfortable.
Exactly. That's the only reason. That's why I'm getting one. Like you say, that's why I'm getting one, because like I said, I do travel to Atlanta, do a lot of sessions down in studios down there, and plus the new studio that I should have a video soon that's in my area that me and one of my artists built. Should have a video soon. I got to be able to take my stuff, go over there, and be on the move and bring it back here to fix and all that. Like I said, because I don't want to be there's nothing wrong with being a bedroom producer and only working on the internet.
Absolutely.
And only working through. There's nothing wrong with that. If you do that, that's you. If you're an antisocial person, if you don't like to be talking to people and all that, definitely do it. It's money in there, regardless what anybody tell you. If somebody tell you ain't no money in there, unsubscribe, dislike that video, block them, because they don't know shit. Straight up. They don't know shit straight up. But me, as a person who likes to, be in front of people, like talk to people, as you see with our videos and all that, I need to be able to travel. I need to be mobile. So a laptop makes perfect sense. But I still got my tower because, I come to my studio, I just, I can turn it on, boom, I ain't got to worry about nothing. I got to worry about charging it up. Yeah, I always got a tower because I built this from scratch. So, Tower Gang, yeah, but once you get to that movement, you start moving in different studios or working with more artists, or you just want to be mobile. Hey, you might be on a trip and you just want to edit some beats or, edit some videos or something like that. You got the option. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I mean, one thing I will say, and just to add to the discussion so that people won't ask in the comments later on when this video goes on replay, I will say that the hard drive is probably the biggest letdown because it's 128 gigabytes, but it's an SSD, solid state drive. But you can pay another extra $100 whenever and use an external. That I see so many engineers do that,
Yeah, but they get the Samsung T5s.
Like hell yeah, shit. If you can get one, goddamn, everybody, them shits are the first to go.
Amazon. They don't stay in stock Amazon all day long. Just go to Amazon, you got that Prime, get it. Like
hey, Best Buy is right next door to me. So man,
I ordered one. So I got me one. Got me a 500 gigabyte SSD portable. You know what I'm saying? So if you need one, boom. That's why I say I would just buy like the cheapest version of that MacBook and just get a hard drive, and that's it. I'm good to go. I don't need crazy spit. I just need something to be portable, and that's all you need right there. So
yeah, I've been so not doing this damn hard drive. I've been trying to do a backup video, like how to back up your files, because I know so many people out here just like bewildered with that. And there's some things like some tools that are really strong for that.
Oh, definitely, man.
Because
definitely do that video.
I think when I got this laptop. And I started using my StarTech. Usually, the old school way was to burn all your files on disk, and man, goddamn, boy, ancient times.
Make them with them ISO files or what they call.
Yeah.
Oh man, goddamn, this images. Yeah, old school.
And that would take days, but when I put this over here, it only took maybe. It took me a few hours for me to get everything up and going, but that also had to do with me already buying my plugins at that point. Like, now, it's just
oh man, once you leave the season and stop being a pirate, man, things just feel better.
Yeah, I just was able to go to the websites and how so many people that bitch about Wave Central and all that, and all I had to do was just like unlicense my shit and then go right back there and then just appreciate that donation, JC Beats. But yeah. So look, he inventing ways to promote himself, but I like that. I like that.
Hey, good marketing, man.
But yeah, so
from Beat Sales Today, Nerd Face.
So, but anyways, we're gonna go ahead and get into the proceedings of the evening, because this was a pretty hot topic that was just random, because people kept on asking me about Omnisphere 2, and I just am not a fan of goddamn Omnisphere 2, and it's nothing personal against Eric Pearson or anything like that, because that dude, that's my dude, that's my guy. They've looked out for me on a whole bunch of things. I just don't really like that ecosystem about it. But anyway, so we're gonna go into the memes here, and I love you, chat gang. I love the Twitter squad, because you guys come with the fire, literally. So
yeah, let's see what we got.
So Pupil of Society, he had left a pretty funny meme when I was sitting there talking about Omnisphere. I was talking about, good luck with you opening up 3 or more without your computer exploding. So he and then I just hit it with the quote there. I said, when you open more than 3 Omnispheres 2s in your DAW.
Yep, that's right. That's right.
But the comment of the week about Omnisphere had to come from, of course, none other than CMP and MG the Future, because they love and live and die by Omnisphere 2 like a lot of people.
Oh, Jesus.
And
get them.
So yeah, he tore me up. So CMP, when I was sitting there ranting about it, and then people were saying what you can do with Omnisphere 2, and I was like, dude, you could do that with every plugin that came out in 2014 outside of Omnisphere 2, especially Doom 2, which is Doom 3 now, and of course Electra can do a lot, and you can save a gang of CPU, if not more. The only difference between Omnisphere and Electra, and I haven't checked the newest updates, because the newer update is supposed to fix what was problem with Electra 2.7, and hopefully it did. And that's granular synthesis, and that's the new. I feel the wave. I feel the wave of that coming.
I found the granular synthesizer. I'm gonna try out next week.
Oh yeah, there's a few.
So I ain't getting no copy of Portal. I ain't buying it. So
I end up having to buy it, man, because niggas. Those niggas.
Yeah, they told me no, we're not doing that. I said, damn, I just want to show it off.
Because they were too busy giving it to Timberland. Anyway, so CMP, he hit me really hard in the chest. Ki-ya. I need a damn karate sound.
Yeah, Bruce Lee.
Okay.
Anyway, so he said, Ev, I need you to show me on the doll where Omnisphere touched you.
Hell no.
I started crying when I saw it. I said, God damn.
He murdered me. He murdered me.
Got
He
him.
hit me. But so, you know, and then you know, he said I got you. It's the no place in my CPU. So, all right. So there's things. I got a video coming out. Obviously, I was supposed to deliver to you guys because you guys love the meme tutorials, my rant tutorials. But you know, the thing is about Omnisphere 2 is it's good. And there was a comment earlier that we both read that, you know, because Metro Boomin, Southside, TM88, this producer, that producer uses it. That's the only reason why you niggas actually want to use that shit.
Yeah, y'all don't want. Like, it's a great way to get good sounds,
right,
without having to learn anything about sound design. Which I understand that because there's nothing wrong with being a preset warrior. Hell, I just made a video showing how I use presets to mix a song really fast. So there's nothing wrong with being a preset warrior. But at the same time, if you're all using the same sound and you want to be original, how when you're all using the exact same presets all the time? And that's the problem with Omnisphere. I think, you know, saying nothing wrong with Omnisphere though. I got it. I don't use it that much. I need to. I done bought it, so spent $500 fucking dollars.
Exactly. And there's people out here just like dude left in the chat right now. He's like, oh yeah, well, there's people selling it for $15, $25 on IG, like some pieces of shits. Yeah, I paid $500 for Omnisphere. If we're talking about Omnisphere versus Electra X, which is less than half of that, then why would I go and get Omnisphere 2? Only got it because you guys was talking about it. Like, and I'm not saying you, Mr. Different, but you guys like, oh, why don't you do some presets banks for that? And then I had to learn how to save stuff. Like, there's multiple things I don't like about it. One, so many different pages that you have to go to do simple stuff like modulation. Yes, the modulation features are pretty damn decent. They're pretty good. The next thing, very CPU hungry. Once you start adding one or two effects, basically,
Omnisphere is a sampler. Basically, mine was just a big expensive sampler.
Right. It's a rumpler and it is a additive subtractive wavetable synthesis. Okay. So it hits in the same world as their competitors, which are much cheaper, like Doom 3, Hive. I had a chair to Hive 2, man. That shit was so right. Good. And if you like presets, bro, Hive 2, Hive 1, whatever which version you have of Hive, very good. The best sound designers have made presets for that. Not to say that, again, Omnisphere 2 doesn't have some of the best sound designers, because Eric himself is fantastic. He's a godlike sound designer. I will never knock Eric for what it is, and he brought you Omnisphere.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. It's like it's hard to say. Like, I just don't feel. I don't know. When I open Omnisphere, I just don't feel like want to use it, man. I don't know why. Like, I remember when I first heard about Omnisphere 1, I always wanted it. Omnisphere 2 came out, saw the videos. I was like, I gotta get that. Got it. Use it for a good month or two, and then I just stopped using it.
Right, and that's $500 is a huge investment. That you're talking about hardware money for a soft synth.
Yeah, you can buy like 4 pieces of gear with that, or you can buy your DAW. You know what I'm saying?
Right, DAW prices for one freaking soft synth. Yes, I know it comes with 60 gigs of sounds, which is great, and also bad because it takes up so much hard drive space, which was my biggest dilemma with it.
Oh, don't mention if you got it loaded up on a regular hard drive. That thing will take forever to load up.
Right. And I'm fortunate enough to have 2 solid state drives in my current laptop that's in front of us right now that's running this stream.
That's what's up.
So regardless, though, the thing is, I'm not using that as half as much as I was when Nexus 2 was the wave, quote unquote. Jeez. Mind you, that Nexus 2 is, again, half as much.
Yeah. It is, yeah. You get the default version, but I mean,
of course, you can't deep dive in the Nexus 2 like you can in Omnisphere 2.
Yeah, So I mean, it's hard to say, man. It's hard to say. I mean, I see the appeal of it, man, because like I said, Omnisphere does have so much you can do with it at its fingertips. It's overwhelming. And then the presets, the presets are fucking dope. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, everybody done spilled the beans on all the best presets. So
or lied about it in their videos because they always talking about who using what secret folder, and get the fuck out of here. We all know you're lying, dog.
Secret folder. Just type in flute and there you go. There it is right there.
Come on, hell no.
Fuck up with that goddamn secret folder shit. Next time I hear somebody say secret folder, I say show me. They can't do it. Well, it's a secret, because they don't exist, you dumbass. But anyway,
Falcon, UVI Falcon to me shits on Omnisphere 2 in performance, presets, different synth options that man, we're come on, fam.
There's so much, let's say, I mean, it depends on what you're trying to go for, what you're trying to do. If you want one VST to do it all, I can understand Omnisphere. At that point, I understand it makes sense. If you just want one VST to use for all your sounds and whatever, it makes sense. But if you want variety and different stuff going on, Omnisphere, it does a good job. But compared to what else is out there, I mean, come on. Like,
there's a comment in the chat that was like, people who are in the know that Electra X shits on Omnisphere as far as ARPs, and we all know that ARPs, when done correctly, sound very good, and that's the main thing that I can like. Something that has that many layers that you can choose, and you cannot route your ARPs individually on each and every one of those layers. Now, Eric, if you're out there listening, my dude, you do that, then we're talking, player. But
you know what? Fuck it. I'm doing it right. I'm buying. I haven't bought Electra 2 yet. I'm buying it right now as we speak. Fuck it.
What? I thought you had Electra.
No, I never had Electra. I had a demo version of that shit. I mean, I might have had it back in my pirate days way back in the day, but I don't have it. Oh,
shit. You had the same one everybody else got on YouTube. That's going to be in trouble.
Yeah. I forgot to delete that thing, never use it again because I couldn't afford it. I never bought it, but,
Shout out to Beat Zombie. Everybody using it. That dude's freaking... They're using his license and shit. They're trying to fret and flex. Get out of here. But
I already just buy it myself. So I'm just gonna do it. I got the money. I need to stop fucking dicking around.
So
people ask for preset bass for it too. So I need to just buy it. Fuck.
Yeah, you're gonna be like me too. That shit sitting on your damn hard drive. And anyways, so we're gonna go back and visit the poll. So far, 52 minutes in. And damn, so I want to know we are almost an hour in, so we run a little behind. So I do appreciate everybody that's sticking with us. But we're doing a little bit of extra ranting today. So, the update on the poll here right now is at 109 votes. Yes, I read that right. And it is 20%. Well, the question is that I asked, Omnisphere 2 overhyped. Why? And it's at 28% yes, and then at 72% no. It's well expected video coming soon. But
my thing is, why don't we have no comments on why it's not? Are those the comments right there?
It says not at all. Then Randy Suave or Sav, says no way. It has literally everything. He's referring to the presets because it doesn't have literally everything synthesis wise, and performance wise is lacking too because it takes up so much CPU bars. DG Jack said, I wonder if he plays Jackson MK. But Electra X is my favorite. Personally, it is 3 times cheaper with the same capabilities. Oh, he gets it. He gets it. But we have hour 9. He says the shit's simply amazing. Anyways, Josh Mitchell. And, I could dig everybody's opinion. I'm not going to sit here and act like a hater. Watch me like it. But... So we have Josh Mitchell. He says Serum first, Electra X next, and then Omnisphere. I have Electra X first, Serum second, and then Omnisphere last.
I have to take out Serum and replace it with Pigments, probably for me personally.
Right. If we're going to talk about something on the same level, the Pigments is going to be way more on the level, or Falcon.
Man, that new Falcon preset. Oh man, we'll talk about that in another video. We'll talk about that later.
The NPC joint.
Oh, I gotta get that.
Stupid ass sounds. Know the guys that did that shit. And god damn it, UVI, let me do my pack. Come on, guys. Come on, man.
I got y'all too. Shit, let's do this. Me and Av with that. Man, come on.
Right, that shit, man. It's not easy to do presets for Falcon because it can also make his own VSTs.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
the thing is, you know, I'm willing to take that time if UVI is willing to invest. Maybe I'm gonna take more initiative because it ain't like UVI's being a hater and not acknowledging your boy. But anyway, so let's go ahead and check out the next topic here. Summer NAMM. Now, there's not much I know about this, but of course we're gonna use Music Radar as a reference here, and I got a story we're gonna go ahead and read into it here, and we're gonna see what's going on. Making sure, because somebody was telling me, somebody just texted me and said, oh, the stream's looking crazy. No, it's not. What are you talking about? Anyway, so Summer NAMM is on the way, and, you know, that's not something I really look forward to, but since it's news this week because we're lacking on it. Mm-hmm. And Summer NAMM, everything you need to know, musical instrument industry is about to descend on Nashville. Oh, Nashville? It's in Nashville? I got homies out there.
No bad shit up there this time.
Nashville got all the never mind, let me not say that.
Next.
Got all the instruments. Anyways, you probably heard of the NAMM show, the trade-only musical instrument event that covers guitars, high-tech gear, drums, and more. I'm playing the guitar for only 2 months, but people, you know, I could try some guitars out now. Placed in Anaheim, California. I probably read that wrong. Every January, but you might not know is it has a sister event, Summer NAMM, that lands in Nashville every July. NAMM in Nashville, and with Summer NAMM 2019 almost upon us, here's a rundown of what you need to know.
What's going on? Show me some good stuff.
So when is it? Damn, I don't think I will be able to pull up.
18/20th. So that's real soon.
Yeah, because right after that, the following week we have something out here. It's supposed to be our Atlanta NAMM, but it's at SAE Institute, and there's people that I'm committed to checking out. Who's exhibiting at Summer NAMM? Summer NAMM has a reputation of guitar orientations, so you can expect Gibson, Fender, Marshall. I'm paraphrasing, Vox, which is a sister company of Korg bought that company. Neither PRS or Ibanez are attending for us. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. High-tech music industry is represented to Korg, Presonus, Casio, and IK Multimedia. Well, I'm pretty sure they're doing the Mondo-based thingy out there. And they actually got back to me on some stuff too, by the way. We got Summer NAMM rumors, new guitars. Of course, most of you guys don't like, except for like James Robinson. James Robinson's all about them guitars. Nashville, and those good looking instruments out there. And who can attend Summer NAMM? Of course, these are invite only usually. So I'm assuming, as well as NAMM members, Summer NAMM can be attended by professionals in audio, sound, and entertainment industry. However, although primarily a trade-only event, musicians, songwriters, general enthusiasts can attend, making a musical experience, which takes place Saturday, the 20th of July. Tickets cost $10 in advance or $20 at the door. That's a damn good deal. Goddamn, yeah. Nashville, damn good deal.
Shit. One day we'll take a trip out there and do a video out there. That'd be dope as hell. That'd be dope as fuck, man.
Get our Nick bat on. Get our Sonic State.
Yeah.
Negro State.
Let
me stop.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Woo! Somebody said racist instruments. Shit. I ain't out there to hug nobody. Shit. So I'm going up there as Adam McCree. They don't like it, get punched in the face. Anyways,
then get thrown out.
I got bond money, but
oh shit, here we go again.
But yeah, so you know, it's just something I would like to experience. But they always usually have some pretty decent announcements there. Shout out to you, Codeine Styles. Let me see. But that pretty much wraps that topic up. Let's see what else here.
With this Q&A next, right?
Yeah, new stuff in Q&A.
What's new? What we got new? Anything besides that goddamn beautiful Falcon fucking preset that I want to buy?
Yeah. That's one of the things that's on here on Music Free. Oh, well, I guess we could talk about. Did you try? Damn, that was supposed to be. That's what I forgot. The Abbey Road Studio.
Oh no! I don't want to talk about that.
You want to be
No,
nice, huh?
no, I'm not trying that. I'm not downloading. I'm not buying that. Dude, no, that is dumb. That is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. No, I'm not buying that. Fuck no. Hell no. 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 Fuck no. I'm not buying it.
Damn.
I'm not trying it. It's no. It makes.
Well,
I'm not. They're doing.
I'm not
what they're doing.
I'm not gonna convince nobody, man. I'm not gonna convince nobody. I'm not gonna do it. Like, I ain't gonna do it. I'm not gonna convince anybody. But the thing is, I mean, as far as it goes, when I first heard the news about it, the Abbey Road Studio. Let me go ahead and get you off the damn screen. You killing me, John Swarley. Appreciate you for bringing that icebreaker. So, as far as news here, I'm just gonna go ahead and play this video.
Making music is about trust.
Oh god.
It's about trusting our sound. It's about trusting the place where we create. Our home, a sanctuary, our own personal shrine of sound. Now, imagine your place could also be the best sounding room in the world. Imagine your place could be the legendary Abbey Road Studio 3.
Out of here.
Oh, shit. Abbey Road Studio 3. Trust your
I saw
sound.
that. I paused that morning when I saw them upload that. Cause usually I get up every morning and check my feeds. I saw that. I just stared at my computer like,
gotta get this Samurai Showdown. Damn. Everybody look like they've been having fun playing Samurai Showdown. But anyways, back on topic. Okay. Summary of it. So what it is a plugin that allows you to get the most out of your headphones, basically. Summary. It does utilize the NX software, or the NX technology rather. And what it does is it allows you to listen as if you was in, obviously, Abbey Road, which is the critically acclaimed studio out there in London. I will be visiting out there very soon. By the way, all my London homies. So, you know, a lot of people, mixed reviews. Of course, I saw White C.
he nailed it, though. You gotta give
he didn't nail shit. This nigga had damn earbuds on. This nigga was trolling.
Tell me. Not everybody. Like, no. Get the demo first, people, before you go buy that
Yes,
shit.
Absolutely, positively, 1,000% tried. And that's how you should be about any plugin that you are kind of like, about. You know, especially with somebody, my dude YC's. I know he's gonna do it. He knows it triggers the right people, and people love the hate waves for that reason. It's something that I deal with, but at the same time, I deal with a lot of people that are more mature in the fact that they know what the history of waves and what it has done to elevate music production.
I love Waves as a company. I think Waves are great. I use so many Wave plugins on a daily basis. Man. I love Waves, but when but sometimes Waves just come out with stuff that make you go, "What the fuck, man? Y'all better have an amazing plugin come after this, because that's the only reason y'all drop some shit like this. Y'all probably got something that's gonna come in that's gonna just fucking blow people's minds."
And I knew about it when we had the discussion about it. I wasn't 100% thrilled, but I am very happy for the fact that the Abbey Road plugin itself doesn't need the NX technology or the NX headphones, or they actually have. Damn, where's it at? Where is my NX shit?
Cause I think costs like a couple $100, right? Like $150.
This right here. You don't need the head tracker, and you know that's good. That's very good. That's very good for what it is.
Yes.
But the issue that I have, and CMP also did a live stream about it because he didn't really want to review because that's not his thing.
Yeah, I caught like a little bit of that. I ain't actually get to check it all out. I kind of just dropped it out.
And now, mind you, spoiler alert, he did like it, but there was a thing that he didn't like about it, and it's the same thing. Guess what it is, Mr. Different. We have it on right now as we talk.
It does not have the headphones that everybody uses.
Why in the fuck? Why would it not have the DT770s in there? They're the most used headphones. Why would they not have that in there? Why?
And I saw that when I watched the review and saw them like go through the headphone. And I was like, wait a minute, they're missing so many. What? Like, who's gonna like?
Why?
This is like for select people. Then at this point,
Why?
and if you want
It
to
was
get
a
the
good idea.
exactly
Great
want the-
idea. Because
if you
I
want the-
love mixing shit with headphones on.
a lot of people do, and that's why they made this plugin because they know people like mixing on headphones. But how you gonna you make a plugin like this, but you don't give
The headphones that we have on.
Even that, like I didn't see what the
Everybody uses these headphones. Every studio.
Shit, they use these two right here. They ain't have these on there, did they? I don't think
Yes, they did. They had those. That was the saving grace.
Oh God,
that was
thank
the
God.
saving grace.
They had those pieces. They had those headphones. I'd be mad as fuck.
The
They had those.
Sennheiser, for those who don't know, if you don't have a pair of studio monitor headphones and you was thinking about getting the DT770s, which I highly recommend, over those HD 280s, because the 280s, even though they're good headphones,
they like a lot of bass. They like bass.
no, they have bass. Holy
no,
shit!
No. Well, man,
But them mids and highs, oh my God, it's just gonna kill your ears. And for that sake,
good for tracking.
Oh my God, man, like why?
Great
Why?
For tracking. I mean, but like I said, I don't know. Should I download it? Should I do a review on the chat? Should I do a review on the chat? Because I will.
I'm downloading the demo. I'm going to do it. I'm not gonna be too crucial about it, but definitely going to address that. And I asked when I heard about it. I asked when I heard about it for the first time before anybody. And funny enough though. Again, with White Sea Studios, when he used the earbuds.
Oh yeah, what earbuds?
You can't help but to love that dude for doing that goofy shit.
He did that but he did put on the HD 350s. Yeah, he had the 350s, didn't he?
Man, I didn't even get that far. When he put the earbuds on, I stopped watching because I almost shadowed myself.
I like, oh man, he's gonna trigger so many people. I laugh. He's funny dude. I fuck with him.
The best dog.
But I mean, then again,
respect
it's
his
like
troll level.
But my thing is, like I said, people are gonna buy this thinking it's gonna make their mixes sound super amazing, which they don't even want to learn proper mixing like that. That's what I don't like about this play, because it's gonna lead people to not really learn anything about mixing, because they think, if I throw it in here and it sounds decent here, it's gonna sound good, and that's not the case. You still need to know proper mixing techniques and know what to listen for and all that kind of stuff.
Good point by the chat too. Why the fucking open backs? Why?
Well, open backs are. I mean, it depends on which. It depends. It depends. Open backs have their benefits. It's closed backs. They do. They really do. Can't nobody say it's physics. That's physics. That is physics.
I don't agree.
That is physics.
We agree to disagree. Me and Mr. Different agree to disagree.
We'll do a video. Matter of fact, we need to do like a private video where we just record it and throw it up and going back and forth. That'd be fucking hilarious.
Right.
But yeah. I mean. They love catching on Abbey Road's name, man. Anywhere they can.
Well, it's there to the respect of Waves as a whole. That's two separate development teams. Just to be clear, they have their Abbey Road series, and then they have their regular Waves plugins.
Okay.
But so,
I mean, I don't know. It's one of the places where I'm like, I wouldn't personally get it because it's not like, to me. I'm so used to mixing in these in my speakers in my room that I know it sounds good. So I don't need a plugin that's just gonna, I guess, what's the word I'm looking for? Verify that. Really, I don't need that. You know what I'm saying? Don't need that personally. And I already have a headphone plug-in as well that I use all the time. It does a good job.
And with all respect, because I know I'm a Wave shield. But I keeps it real. I like my dude. Shout out to Accurate Beast. I hope he's doing well, by the way. Accurate Beast when it comes to reviews. I don't care what I'm affiliated with. I'm going to, in the respect of the company, let them know what they need to improve on. And that's with every company. That's why a lot of developers that do fucks with me, I respect them because they always deliver for the end users.
Man, I got so many emails of people asking me like, "What can we improve? We saw your review. What you think would be a good thing to add?" And I talk to them all the time. I do reviews for companies. I mean, that's what it is. I don't get paid for this shit.
And new update from Sublabs on the way. By the way, guys.
Oh, it's gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope. That's like I say.
But so anyways, you don't need the thing about the Abbey Road Studio 3 thing I do like about first the price, even though $100 is asking a lot for something that could not be delivered. Again, you can download the demo.
Plugin wise, pretty cheap. You think
because SonarWorks that has theirs, and that shit still they was the first to do that in my opinion for what I observed.
As far as
reference, and that shit costs a lot of money, right?
No, costs $100.
What the SonarWorks joint? The SonarWorks joint when I looked, it cost $300.
Nope, the headphone edition only costs $100. If you want this version with the microphone, that's an additional $200. So if you can buy the whole thing for I think $200 now, but I think just the headphones by itself is actually $100. And it has every headphone imaginable in there. Every headphone. It has every version of the DT770s in there. Yeah. Every version, the old version and the new versions.
And granted, with these references, by the way, what really makes them tick is they are EQ curves. It's just like microphones. Microphones sound different because of their EQ curves. Now, that is the technology behind that. They have to do room sampling and stuff like that. The brilliance behind the Abbey Road Studio plugin is the fact of that the way that they sampled the rooms. They sampled the rooms with people in it, with people not in it. They sampled far, near, middle. I think the microphone they use, that's not that money equates to good, but that microphone is extremely good. I can't remember the name of it. There's a question in the chat. Somebody said, T Mega Music said, are DT770s the 250 ohms the best ones or 80 ohms? Which ones? So let me explain something to you, because I started to do this in another video, and I am going to do another headphone video. I'm just going to recycle whatever does really well, and that was one of my videos. I said it in mine. So it's impedance. So basically what impedance is how loud a pair of headphones can get. So lower the impedance of the lower the ohms, the louder it will be at a certain volume. If you were to wear those DT770s 250 ohms and use to listen to it on something that doesn't have a preamp such as this right here, which is a smartphone or something like that, it'd be fucking low as shit. So I just want to say it in layman's terms.
Go with the 80s. It's a middle ground, and you're good no matter what. Just go with 80s. It's actually pretty affordable. They're like $130 now. I think they went on sale. They used to be $180, but they're like $130 now. You can pick them up. And you can get the open backwards for like an extra $20.
Shout out to Long Walker for the knowledge. I appreciate you dropping the right type of knowledge in the chat. So horn for you.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I love my 80 ohms, man. I think you got the 80 ohms too, right?
Yeah, hell yeah. I was like, man, 250? No. And then one of my homies, he was like, yeah, man, I got the 250 ohms. Yeah, my shit's better than yours. I'm like, yeah. Right. He's like, but they can't get loud. I was like,
oh, because you got certain headphone preamp. And there's very few interfaces that have like a really good preamp, headphone preamp. Very few. Like unless you feel like thousands of dollars on an interface, like you're gonna have to get an external one. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So that's like get the 80 ohms. You can play up your cell phone and your damn interface, your Focusrites, 2i2s, all that. The new ones are dope, by the way. And yeah, so
there's a question in the chat by 1K, and he asked, I'm gonna go ahead and pass that one to you. What is the difference between open back and closed back headphones? How do you feel about that?
You get more bass response with open backs because you're actually letting air. It's like a porthole, like on your bass ports. You know how if you have a bass port, you actually get more bass. Same difference. You get more bass. You get more tighter, more accurate bass with open backs. But the bad thing about them is you have room. The room can come into them as well. Right. So but that's the good thing too, because then you get a sense of space as well. So you get a better like what's the word that you use? Stereosphere. You get a better stereo field. So it's not really. There's no good or bad. There's no good or bad.
He has closed back headphones on right now. But
yeah, because I record. You don't want to record with it because look, I had the microphone like this. Record it and have open back. It's gonna go right into the microphone, and it's gonna be a pain to get out of. So yeah.
So he already knows which one is the best ones already.
Nope. Honestly, for mixing, it's actually better to use open backs, but they're a little more expensive. But for more tracking stuff and more general purpose use, I would definitely go with
I
closed
bet
back.
that's what the homies at Wade's gonna say after this damn podcast. Like, man, we're gonna whoop your ass on sight when we see you. I'm gonna knock that damn fedora off your head.
But yeah, at the end of the day, it don't really matter. I mean, they both sound good, but they do have their benefits. That's the main thing. I think when people miss, everything has a benefit.
That Wade's has a closed back pair on the Abbey Road Studio joint. So why they didn't put the closed back on DT770s on there? Goddamn it.
Shit, they put a bunch of open backs on. They put an ass open back headphones on there.
Like I don't, man. We're not going back there.
I said, that's open
back season and shit.
I wonder what they're trying to say here. I wonder what they're saying here, Blaze.
Get the hell out of here. I know what you're trying to say right now. Anyways, next thing. Of course, we was just talking about this, and UVI, of course, one of the companies that is highly underrated. I need to do an underrated plugin.
Need to
list. Everybody should be doing this shit. I'm goddamn tired of seeing Omnisphere on there, but under everybody's list. So, UVI is a company that has been doing stuff for a long time. They used to be called Plug Sound, I believe, back in the DZ. So they have UVX 670 series plugins that you can use. It's basically a sound set for your Falcon or workstation.
Play a demo. Just play. Oh my God, them sounds. Just play that demo. Just play that demo, man.
That shit crazy. Got the synthwave shit. That's not bad. I like synthwave. Freaking massive. So the deal with UVI stuff is you gotta either cop they shit on holiday sales or cop it immediately, because they always raise the damn prices when they do put out these packs, and they bring the fire, except for like that.
I'm buying it.
Footstep shit. That footstep shit was whack. But
I'm buying that shit. I'm definitely buying that one, because UVI the plugin itself is free. Like the plugin itself is free, absolutely free. But it's just the sound, I guess modules or expansions or what you pay for. So that's probably one of the dope. I love when companies do shit like that. Like, hey, you want our plugin? You can download for free. It comes with some basic sounds, but then we got these premium stuff that you pay for extra if you want. I love that mindset. I love that kind of monetization with their stuff. I love that. That's fucking dope. So gotta give them shout outs.
Yeah, shout out to the damn ice cream man. I can hear the damn shit in my phone. That's probably what you was like, what the hell is that? But goddamn ice cream man right in front of the door. You know you in the hood when you got an ice cream man that come. But anyways, there wasn't much else, man. You know, I guess we'll go to the chat before we wrap this thing up here.
Yeah,
we'll see.
Some dope questions, chat. Come on.
Yeah. Please deliver us. Deliver us with good questions.
Shit, I gotta buy it today because tomorrow is the 15th.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna catch it on a holiday, so I'm gonna let my pockets cool down.
Well, it's my birthday tomorrow, so I'm about to get that. Fuck that.
Well, happy early birthday, brother.
Goddamn
Cancer gang and shit.
Hell yeah, I already know.
Let's see. Strawberry shortcake is my game. I'll read the chat. The chat made me feel like I was going on a mountain to take a selfie. That was James Robinson.
Come on, hell no.
Yo, so I remember open next season. What the fuck? I would have to scroll up for that. Is Cardi B still hot? You know, Cardi B is still going to be relevant no matter what. She has a fan base.
Well, a real fan base.
Can we talk about Sub Pack one day, please? What the heck? What the heck is Sub Pack? You have a clue what he's talking about?
So he's talking about, I don't know, Sub Lab. I don't know what Sub Pack is.
Unless that's what we're talking about.
Sub Pack M2X. What is that? That fucking that a fucking backpack?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I know. I was supposed to get like a backpack from a company, and they wanted me to do a review, and I was like, dude, that backpack has got to be hella big to fit my Ableton push. but I'm hella want it though.
There's a dope one out that's not. It's a modular backpack. I really do want, but
it's a base. Oh, okay. It's a base. It's a subwoofer you wear.
Nah, I don't need. If I got subs, I'm good.
Yeah, it sounds gimmicky. It sounds cool, but it's not something I will be into. I guess I could just pull it up for you guys.
That's them gamer chairs with the speakers in. This is I ain't need that.
Backpack. Yeah, I do need a gaming chair though, but I just go to what's his face to get that.
Go Amazon, bro. They cheap as fuck.
They cheap as hell in GameStop too.
Oh, well, you can buy them at your gate. Oh, you in Atlanta though? I'm in South Carolina.
I got a flagship store like right down the street from me.
It's up.
Not bad for being in. Not bad for being in Section 8, right?
Come on, hell no.
Okay, so I just clicked on that. Okay, there it goes. I guess that's what he's talking about.
Ooh, $300. Yeah,
come on, hell no.
Definitely not buying that.
All right, next question.
Right. But yeah, that was a really good suggestion there. Sub pack straps to your chair. You don't gotta wear it. Nah.
Oh, just to feel the bass. If you want that immersion, I guess. I mean that plus the Oculus Rift or something like that be fucking dope as fuck. Be fun as hell.
John says, "What about the FL's Flex plugin?"
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Not too much for me.
I see what sound they bring. My bad. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you good. You good. Just go ahead and reiterate.
I just gotta see what sounds they bring out after the fact. I mean, right now it has some pretty decent sounds, but I mean, if they ain't gonna bring no good packs and sounds with it, then what's the point? I mean, it's still dope. It's good to have a Nexus clone built in the FL Studio. It's all welcome. I mean, come on, free sounds. That's always welcome. Come on,
right. And to me, thank you, Tony, for subscribing. Welcome to the gang. When it comes to sounds, anyways, you already know. When it comes to me, I'm straight about sound design. When it comes to FL Studio's plugins in general, I always feel like they always bring their best to the table when it comes to their first party plugins, and a lot of their plugins need to be converted over to where I could use them in Ableton.
I'm just saying they bring on a wavetable synthesizer. They have it all day, and they'd be straight up.
Harmor.
It'd be good. Wavetable.
Mm-hmm.
Armor?
Mm-hmm.
Armor was additive.
It is additive subtractive, but you can add waveforms inside of there. You can add either single cycle or as long as you want. So it's pretty. Harmor is one of those plugins again that people just overlook. We ain't got Seamless. Seamless is too busy being in the gym losing weight and goddamn turn into a skinny bitch. So
we need them stores.
Appreciate you for subbing, Mr. Navsy. Whatever. But Harmor is pretty lit when it comes to wavetable synthesis. I think, if I'm not mistaken, it was out before Serum, so I'm pretty sure that Steve Duda actually took heed to certain features within Harmor when it comes to that.
Shout out to Steve Duda, but he's still updating Serum too.
Right. The Avatone MP mixed headphones or the DT770s. You know, the Avatones actually sport that NX technology that we was just talking about.
They're different. Everything they have like different switches where you can actually turn to it can be like whatever their headphone is. They can turn to like the mix cubes. Mm-hmm. It can EQ change it to the mix cubes. It's pretty dope. But I mean, like the price on that thing is you be paying for them.
Yeah,
ain't like what three. It's about $400. I think.
Yeah.
I think somewhere around there.
Yeah, and then on top of that, the gaming industry is like really investing in this right here in those Avatones. So Romeo Beats, your favorite trap producer. Appreciate the stuff. I feel like I'm getting trolled at this point. But Wave Station AD, I don't know anything about that. Seamless named himself after a song by a metal band, but tries to deny it. I'm pretty sure that's why he did that. He's a metalhead that turned into the EDM scene. Definitely.
Oh wait, a core Wave Station. That's what it is. AD.
Okay.
She look like an old sampler type thing, like an old rec mount sampler. Is it in VST form? If it's in VST form, I'll get it.
Yeah, I'm again. Like, if there's anything else I'm going to review, definitely will be that demo version of that Waves plugin. Of course, I got to do that. I just got to for the culture.
Which one?
You know what I'm talking about. The one we was just just debating about.
I'm gonna have to do it because if I don't do it, people gonna be hitting me in the chat. What you think about this? I'm like, not I'll just make a video.
Of course, I'm going to do the even though it's been like a week already, and people have already shilled out their opinions about FL Studio 20.5. I'm going to do that video.
Oh yeah, I was called a FL Studio hater, which that's the only DAW I use. But
I was in the lab all week with everybody, and I'm going to be in the lab right after this damn podcast, and people are going to lose their shit when they find out who it is. But yeah, let's see here. Do you even wavetable, bro? Yes, I do wavetables. Yes, I do.
I love wavetables.
I wavetable on a level of which, again, me and Mr. Different was battling out with Ayo on damn Twitter, talking about secrets and shit. And and you know, somebody tried to reuse what I said about, you know, people saying secrets and using stuff that's in the manual, which is something that is true. Vast majority of the stuff that people teach on YouTube is already in the manual, but people don't read.
I haven't read a single manual. I just either figure it out or, you know, like I said, me and Abby talking about stuff and be like, wait a minute.
I'm a manual monster. I gotta read. It's just it is what it is. I'm old. I gotta read.
I'm dyslexic, so I have trouble reading. So that's why y'all be laughing at me in my streams all the time. My videos, like, you can't read. You can't read.
Codeine Style said, hey, Mr. Different, what is the best VST for guitars, 80 guitars? The Ample Sounds joints.
Yep.
Native Instruments just came out with a pack. I don't remember the name of it.
A good one. There's one by a company called Strawberry. That's pretty dope. It's a content.
I've heard of that, and people are saying that shit is bomb. But
yes, that's the only ones I really know that I think are worth it. If you're looking for guitar, like Ample Sounds be number one.
Sugar Bites has one. Sugar Bites has one.
They do?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit! I got all their stuff now.
But
I gotta check out a couple more of their stuff.
But if y'all guys don't know, I've already invested almost 2 months playing guitar right now, and I much rather have the real deal. If you look at it this way, all right. So if we was to look at some of the logistics behind that, and you two lady, if you look at the actual logistics behind if you pay for a plugin that's $200, you can actually get maybe $100 more. It could get you a Fender Squire. I would suggest the HHS series. Then you have a real guitar. Then you can plug it in to your audio interface and learn how to play it. Maybe an extra $100 musician get you an idea.
Or you just find like some good lists. Like there's some good lessons out there that you can buy and learn from. It's really practice, really, right? Because I mean, you practice like every single day with your guitar.
Yeah, yeah, every day.
So you're gonna be a fucking monster, but next year I'm waiting for that straight up DJ ad guitar patch. You're gonna be you already got one coming out. Matter of fact, so shit.
Right? Yeah. Yep.
What we're talking about? What was too late? I'm behind.
Yeah, I'm already nailed country chords, like cowboy chords. So I'm in there with that. So the next thing is movable, replaceable chords or bar chords, which is more of R&B ish type stuff. That's what the homie St. James. Shout out to my dude St. James.
Oh yeah, this one is in your videos, right?
He was in the output video, and he was also in the No Spins 808 video, playing the bass guitar. And he's the reason why I got into playing real instruments so hard and heavy. A bigger investment, in my opinion. Finding the perfect guitar plugin, okay. But learning how to play the guitar, just for me playing for 2 months and being able to contribute to people's albums as of lately, it's been so much bigger. It's a bigger difference. People look at you different when you come in with a guitar bag versus a laptop and you just go, poosh, and you hear the patented FL Studio splash. It's like... No diss. You
can change that. You can always change that.
And then on top of that, the homie Low Key out of the DMV area, shout out to him. He actually persuaded me a little bit messing with Studio One. I'm slow. Had a change of heart after seeing some of his techniques that he uses in Studio One. So I might explore that.
Explore, man. You'll like it, man. I still use Studio One. I do a lot of recording with it. I don't do as much beat making in it, but as far as recording wise, I pick it over Pro Tools any day. That's just me personally, you know. And I say Pro Tools is shit because I know Pro Tools is industry shit. I know that. I got you there because they don't want to switch over to nothing new. they're not going to. It makes sense.
Well, Avid is doing the smart thing, and they're buying companies out and adding to their software packages. So I've been watching your moves, Avid. I see what you're doing. They stay alive, and it's smart.
Yeah, they got to because they didn't want to update then.
Right. Yeah, when it comes down to their DAW, they're definitely way behind everybody else. But Dominique Cook says, do you still use FabFilter Pro L when you master? So that's a question for you because I don't really use FabFilter stuff.
Yes, I use 3 different limiters. Well, 4. Take it back, 4. If it isn't L2 by ways, the OG from way back in the day, L2 is still relevant to this day. I don't care nobody say. Then there's also I use FabFilter Pro L. I do have K-Clip 3. I bought that and the best clip-in limiter plugin I've ever used. Hands down. Like, you gotta look at it. But then also, if I don't feel like mixing, I just throw in Ozone. Ozone does a good job. So Ozone 8, fucking hit that button, let it do its little thing, do a couple of tweaks, boom, master.
John said ReFX Nexus versus Heat Up 3. I'm just not a fan, and I'm though like ReFX. Well, first, shout out to Marcus. I fucks with him. He's done a lot of development with it. So has Kevin Schroeder, which are sound designers for Nexus. Nexus is good for what it is. It's proven. You know, obviously, Extra Life was made with ReFX Nexus and Electra, but mostly ReFX Nexus. So if you're one of those guys that really want to follow in within the trend, then yes, that is where you want to go. Heat Up 3, don't know where it stands, but good sounds. I've tried Heat Up 2, but
I got Heat Up 3 because I had Heat Up 2. He gave it to me a long time ago. I actually know the sound designer who been to do. He's out in
shout out to my homies too. Germany and in Texas was involved with that.
Yeah, Ignac sounds good, dude. But yeah, he gave me Heat Up 2 to do a review for. I tried Heat Up 3. I think I did a review for that as well. I'm not sure. I think
I did a preset tour.
I did too. But it has some really good urban sound. It's really good. So I actually made a couple sounds for Heat Up 2 back in the day when I was on my sound design shit heavily. I actually got me and my mentor worked on it. So, but yeah, it's pretty dope. I mean, it depends. I mean, price difference. I mean, I think Heat Up 3 is cheaper than Nexus.
Perhaps I wouldn't even know because I haven't done the research on it.
So, but either way you go, you're good. It don't really matter. But Nexus, I guess.
All right. So last question, and this is a pretty good one. D. Williams said, "What is a good starter mic?" And I'm gonna leave that to you before I chime in on that.
AT2020. If you're just starting out and you just need a microphone that sounds good and fucking cheap as hell, AT2020, $100, condenser microphone, sounds fucking amazing. I know people who make records on that microphone. It's fucking amazing. It's my first microphone I ever bought, and I stand beside it forever. But yeah, starter mic, definitely AT2020, point blank, hands down.
I guess if they still make it this version, I'll probably say the AKG Perception 120. Pretty good. Is well rounded for podcast. Decent for vocals, studio vocals. It holds in a mix. It cuts through a mix. So those are things that you really want. Not too much bass. It has I would say a high pass filter cutoff. Yeah, it has a high pass and flat
DB pad on it. I mean, I had the black. You had the blue version. I had the black edition.
Okay,
I remember. Yeah, so yeah, that microphone too is it. Those are. I mean, they both cost $100, $120. They vary depending on price. Amazon, $70 for both of them. Amazon.
I guess our agree to disagree argument about like having certain headphones. It's just about your preamps. Your preamps will make another big difference from it. I've stuck a piece of shit MXL. I can't even remember the damn model number. It was my first microphone.
The 990, I bet. Probably the 990.
And I used that on the Avalon 2 compressor. What's going on, DJ LLC Inc.? But yeah, so I used that on the Avalon, and then we put the Neumann U87 on there, and then and even the engineer at the time was like, he's like, so I learned something new. Because I was like, damn, you never like switch microphones? Like, dog, like, yeah, your preamp that you use or the tube amp, which is the Avalon, makes a huge difference in signal flow.
It's gonna be like preamp and converters, and then whatever microphone you put in front of is last always. That's what it is. If you got a really good preamp, you could pretty much put any microphone in. It's gonna sound good. But if you spend the extra money for a more expensive microphone, it's not gonna sound like massively better. It's gonna sound like just a little bit better, but it's gonna sound good regardless. So yeah, good preamps always be the best thing to go. But good preamps cost fucking money. But I have heard people have shout out that ARP preamp, that ARP 2 preamp,
and
they
that new ProSonus joint.
Yeah, they say it sounds actually better than like Avalon stuff. But blind test and all that, they prefer the ART preamp, which is $100 preamp, like $200 preamp, 2 preamp. So, I mean, hey, it
just depends on you. Remember, microphones are EQ curves.
Right.
I mean, they obviously capture sound using magnetic waves and magnets and such and different things, transistors and all that, blah, 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 blah. They're shit, but it's about the EQ curve that they present when they capture your voice. Me, personal preference for me right now, as far as my favorite microphone is of course, the Origin that's in front of me right now, the Astron Origin.
I have to pick my baby right here, my SM7B. It's rock solid. It's rock solid. But I am falling in love with this USB microphone more and more every time I use it. I've been using it for a couple of sessions, and this USB microphone is really dope. But that's because it has it can change the EQ curves pretty much. That's why. That's the only reason why. Because I got 10 different microphones in one. So
yeah.
But also your room and stuff plays a big issue too. So you got to. I mean, you can take a good ass microphone that costs $3,000, put it in a bad room, and that microphone's gonna sound like shit.
Yeah.
But just take a $100 microphone, put it in a treated room, and sound fucking warm, beautiful, big, and in your face. So treatment's good, better more than anything. Get your treatment first, and then worry about all the other little shit.
All right, guys. So you already know what time it is. We are about to close it out. So I'm about to. Damn, did I hit people with the? Oh yeah, I did hit everybody with the intro. But I'm gonna hit you with the same damn intro, outro. You know what the hell I'm trying to say.
Just smoking the average whole stream.
Hell no.
And I appreciate everybody. Rose Hill with a donation. Appreciate you. I'm trying to decide on a DAW for strictly vocals. Should I buy Studio One?
I'm trying to decide on a DAW for strictly vocals. Should I buy Studio One or Pro Tools?
Studio One. I'm sorry.
How you go with Studio One? Well, I'll be a polar opposite of Mr. Different and say Pro Tools, because you'll be able to take Pro Tools into different studios if that is your forte. If you're just trying to record on your own,
you can actually export.
Oh yeah. Let me take that back, because certain studios has like certain versions of Pro Tools, usually 10 or 11. My bad. So I guess Studio One would probably be the better look, because you can export and track out stuff. So
and Studio One can export Pro Tool files and import them.
Right. So you know, it is what it is. I use Ableton for my recordings, anyways.
Studio, it works the same shit. It's a DAW. Fuck.
Right. You know. And they're probably gonna force feed you to make you record it again, anyways. But that happens. So, anyways, guys, I appreciate everybody for joining in today. I hope y'all had a freaking wonderful day. I see you, Buck K Towns. You came in late. I saw you say that. But we are out of here, and that outro is about to hit that ass.